Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by my channel. I didn't really have an idea for today because I just got behind and I was working on getting another journal ready. So I'm not going to show it to you right now because let's just say it's kind of pink. And then I was printing out pages on some coffee dyed paper, which is, this is my porch prints, and it's called stencil, I think it's called stencil edges or something like that. I'll try to put a link because I think this is so cool, and I did it on coffee dyed paper, that way I'd only have to print on one side. But yeah, I think these are really kind of different and that you can use in any journal that you decide to work on. This is other stuff here. Oh, got a chill there. I am freezing. Well, this one has a butterfly on the corners. That was not on coffee dyed. I've had so much going on with my printer today, and that's what, you know, I had a few files I wanted to print out, and one of them was on a Google Drive. That is my download was on that, and so I had a heck of a time trying to find Google Drive. Then when I found it, I was trying to save them into regular files, and I don't know, I just lost it. So I thought I'd collage because that's just gonna relax me. I have an old file folder here. It doesn't look that old, but it was used already. And so I thought this would be good for a background page. I like the size of it, and I guess it doesn't matter which one. If I had left it whole, I could have done the whole thing, but I don't have time to do the whole thing. So what I'm going to do is I am going to straighten up these little pieces here. And I really didn't think I was going to have to do that, but okay, there's a piece there. Don't really want to do that's good enough. Okay, so this piece here would probably use the whole piece. This is the one that I just finished, and then here it says best-selling digital journal. I don't know if it was something else that she was and sent the wrong file, but I tried to get hold of her, and you know, she never got back with me. So I'm going to do those in two just to get a little bit more. Get this piece here. It's faster just to cut this. So I hope everybody's doing well and you're not freezing like I am. I don't know what the high is today, but yesterday it was like 38. And yeah. So I'm just slicing these up. Slice it this way. Yeah, and my heater is on constant heat. My house is old. I know a lot of you know that. And it just, the cold air just seeps in. It's like I can feel it on my legs because I don't have new windows in every room yet. And I don't know why I don't call somebody. I just don't want to spend the money is what I don't want to do. Because I had a time where I was, you know, spending money on fixing up my house. And then I just got bored with it. I mean, with things like windows, roofs, and that kind of thing. It's all too expensive. So expensive. If I could get 2 pieces in here at once and just get these cut up. I'm not going to use that other backside. Come on, don't do that. I should put it at the bottom. Kind of fun to find out what you get. My hands don't work, especially when it's cold. You don't have to cut these like I'm doing. You can just rip them apart, but okay, let me do this one here. I'll do it like in 3 parts. So I can spread it around. Okay. I may have to get some more. Have to get more paper. Okay, let me just set this over here and get my glue book. That's not a glue book. Okay, I'm not going to ink that until I'm done. From anywhere. I think the reason I decided to, gosh, that's a big old scoop of glue, to collage is because I was making an appointment for a doctor and I was on hold, and on YouTube at the time was somebody doing collage. I think it was 7 Plaza. I don't know if it was, I think it was a fairly new video. I don't catch her very often. So you know, you can go upside down or right side up or across diagonally, but I just kind of wanted to do squares. So this might fit along here nice, fairly nice. But I wanted to use up this scrap paper. I think I'm going to go this way because that edge is going to be cut off on the other side. So I wanted to get rid of all this scrap on my desk. Let's put one of these in. So if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by, and if you enjoy what I'm doing, you probably won't enjoy what I'm saying because I get confused a lot because I'm old. But if you want to learn some new things, I hope I can do that for you. Let's see if I So you can layer over those like that. Whoops. You have to excuse my clothes today. I put on a white undershirt, long sleeve, and then I put the flannel over that. You know, if I do that off center, I probably will regret it, but I'm going to. Only because I just think that would be cool there. But when you cut it up, it's not going to be where you put it anyway, so I shouldn't worry about it. I think I'll probably cut this down, so I'm not going to worry about that edge. Let's see, what else do we have? I think we need maybe some of this down here. Just to keep it in line. I like that one. Put this one down here. It really doesn't take too long to do these. I've only got about 15 more minutes because my daughter's coming over to bring me some, that's a thing, a breathing test thing that I have to sleep. Headache. I have to sleep with it on it one night and then take it back, and then they'll tell me. Let's see, I was gonna try to stick that in there. So let me, I think that's long enough, but the right way up. That kind of looks crooked. It's the hard thing when you get something with these, you know, lines like the writing. All right, so let's see, what can I do with this last little? Just feel like if I put something on a small one, then it will fall off some way eventually. All right. So I still have quite a bit left, so I could put them on the other side of that. On the other side of this folder. I don't know if I put this in my cutter. Oh, okay. Still have a little bit over here, but maybe it won't matter. All right, so that one needs some more glue. I use a Premier paper or something, yeah, some kind of presentation paper, that's what I want to say. And I think it's 32 pound. And so when you do collage with it, it's really sits nice on the page. Okay, so earlier I was looking for flowers, like pink flowers. And I think I'm going to end up going this direction with this. And I'm thinking of just making some tags, but I thought I would just get rid of some of these flowers. Whoops. I'll try to stick with, like, I've had these since day one. Here's another little pink one. I don't really want to put yellow in that. Or purple. A cute little pink-ish. I don't know where these are going to end up, because we'll turn it over. So I don't want to fill it up with too many. Okay. I've done this before with my little, you know how when you get a kit and you get all those little tiny pieces of, like a small little tiny journal card, and you don't use it. And so, you know, you get a collection of them. And so I put those on like this one time. It turned out pretty cool, actually. Because you really can't tell what the plan was. Okay. I need to move that bird down a little bit. Don't want it that close to the edge. don't want that many hands there. I want, but I just keep going through these little papers, and these little flowers are from, let me think, what's her name? Why is it I always feel like I have it right there, and then when it comes time to tell you, I can't remember. Gosh, I wish my head would think. All right, let's see. I've got this one left. This is kind of, yeah, no. No. Let's see. I'm not quite sure what this is. I mean, it kind of looks like a lid to the to a hat box or something. Okay, and then whatever this comes out to, we can, thought I would punch these and add these, but I might add them after we get this cut. Just get that nice flat if I can. Go back and touch up with glue if you need to. And I know I have a lid. I don't know why I lose. There it is. It's like, how did I do that? Okay, so put that away. And now I want to ink this. Get a piece of paper because I like to take a little off before I start. This just blends all the edges in. Instead of doing them individually, even the papers that I cut up on the backs, the lines, the edges become exposed. To get all those white edges. Okay, I like that. And then you can ink the edges of your cards after you cut. Okay, I think they're okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is cut this in half. I'm not going to make a bunch of special stuff. Let's see what half of this is. This is, now it's pretty much 11.5. So 4 1/4, is that it? 5 1/4. 11 1/2. Pretty sure it's 5 1/2. Oh my gosh. Looks like about right there. Yeah, it's like 5 1/2 to 6. Because I think it's a little longer than 11 1/2. It's okay. Some will be shorter and some will be taller. Oh, I wanted to do it upside down. That way I can't see what I'm doing. Because I will stop if I cut through something. Okay, so these are 8 inches. Too bad they're not 9. It's easier. Let's see if I do 3, 6, and then I have a little skinnier one. That's okay. Getting pretty thick. So I used this too because it can be used, the back of it. Let's see, what did we... 6. Okay, this one I want to cut down a little bit. Okay. So let's see what we have. That one, it's not too bad. It probably needs something else on it. This one. This one goes that way. That way. This one, that's cute. The hand is in that. And this one. And that one's not bad. This one needs to be trimmed a little because of the showing in the back. Alrighty. I'm waiting for, whoops. I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, I knew there, okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So that was a message from my daughter that she's not coming because the breathing machine, somebody did not return. I guess they only have one. Who knows? So she had to reschedule. So anyway, there we go with those. And I don't remember how much time I had on the one before because when I turned the phone off, it went completely off. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I pulled out these little guys, one of these. I don't have any more. And I thought maybe out of this journal card I could do, I mean, with some of the collage background, I could do something like that one. But I don't know. This is so already thick. Yeah, I think it's too thick. Okay, so let's just make some tags out of some of them. We all know how to do this, right? If you're new, you could just make a little template like this. And this was like a business card. And I put an X on the one I favor the most. Sometimes unless you have a big card, you don't want to use a big old long space. And then also make sure if you're going to use a template to line this up, try to make it as straight down the side as you can, because it does make a difference if it's not straight. Okay, so let's just do 3. I think I'll keep that one like that. I like both these corners. I think I'll just do this on this small one. These are probably big enough to do belly bands or something like that. You know, this doctor stuff, it makes, I told my daughter, I said, it gives me so much anxiety. You know? All right, so let's round these corners. I like to use the big round ones. Especially on these tall type. Whoops. Uh-oh. What happened? Didn't say anything in there. Really don't know what happened there. I didn't like it. Wonder if I punched a hole like up in this corner and then put a little dangle. I don't know though, I can't. I'd have to go all the way off the edge. Now, let me do these first. Maybe it's not dry yet, the glue. Maybe one edge is dry. Okay, and this one, I think I'll just leave it right now. I just don't know what I don't know if I need another one like that. That's kind of skinny. But it will look good when we put an eyelet in that. So ink on there. And I'll probably sew around these. I should be doing that dipping thing like I did before. That's kind of cool. But okay, these. these don't need any hole for a tag because they can be just a journal card. I wanted to see if I could put something, put a charm on it. I can do those later. Okay. So I think I'll put a hole up here and see what I can do. Let's see, hole punch. If I need to put a big one if I want to put an eyelet in it. Let me see how I have my little box here ready for my pink stuff. That's not okay. I was gonna say that's not supposed to be on there. I wonder. Together or not. How did I get those on there? Okay, that's separate. So, I don't know how I did it. Take that off. Well, I want this part. Let's just see how this works. I guess that would work off the edge. You could still slide it into a pocket. Okay, I might put something else in there, but I don't know. These are the little things you get at Michael's. They're like, people use them to, the metal plates to write on, you know, where you hammer it in. And I have a set of those somewhere, but I'm not sure what I did with them. But I just took one of those rub-ons and put on here. And I think that was cute. Ended up cute. Okay, so let's do this one. We could do the same thing. Just have to get back to the charm stuff. There's a little butterfly. Does that have a... Oh yeah, it does. Didn't think it had a hole in it. Yeah, let's see. This might look cute along the edge. Is that too long? Let me put a hole in this. I may go back and put eyelets in here because I don't like them to rip out. I don't like that that's that long. It's got a big old crease there. It's always something. I think it needs another piece of lace or something. Okay. I don't want it that long because that hides that flower, but I'm not going to worry about it. I think I'm just going to take it and go right there. Do a Tina here. Every time I try to do what she does, I can't. It doesn't work for me. I know. Okay. Now, what's the deal? Okay. That one, the bulb part. Okay. Well, that'll look cute once I get it arranged. Now I feel like this one needs something else too. Okay, well, let's see. Anything else I can do? Put my stuff back at this point. Trying to think if I have any cute little pieces that I put in here. Oh, too bad. You know, I'm not going to find what I need. That one, even though I cover up the hand, I think that still looks nice there. Or I have, yeah. Let's see if there's anything else that would work. All right, that's about it for this size stuff. So I filled all this up with ephemera that I had already in my stash, which is pink-ish stuff. Oh, that one doesn't go in there. Okay, let me... So that one is going to go in the journal this way. So I still think it looks better going that way. Okay. I think I want to, You know what? Let me just do some sanding on this. I was going to get it wet. You know, my scissors look better than those. Okay, get a little bit more ink. Did I decide? Oh, I think I want it to go this way. This looks more like it should. Oh. Okey-doke. So there's two journal cards, and then these I will punch hole, but I think I'll use that other. I haven't used this one in a long time. So I'm going to use that on these. I don't know what to use on that one. Yeah, I think I'll save that and do an eyelet. Okay, so these are good for sandpaper everywhere. Sand from the sandy. These are good for doing lace or ribbon or something. Whoops. Come on. My hands just do not want to work. All right. So I'm just going to cut that. Get my tiny stapler out from Tim Holtz. And I have rusty staples in there. Okay, and let's do one for this piece. Let's staple it with it going, you know, not the same way. That'll work. Okay. So, I don't know how much time I have left, you guys. So, but you get the gist of it. My plans to try to go with this pink. But each time I do a video, I probably will do a different color or have a different theme that I'm working on. Try to come up with some new ephemera pieces. That's what makes it fun for me. So here I again need to find something clever to put on that you know, it might be a good idea to get if that had been somewhere else, like right there, would look cute. That one, should do it just like that and have that come out. Kind of like that one. All right. Put a double tag on here. I think some of these that came from that other kit. No, that one don't work. Okay. My flowers are falling apart. Nope. There's some things I just don't like. I don't know if I should ink this. If it really needs it. I don't think so. Okay. Oop, don't want glue there. Okay. I'm just going to line that up with the edge of that. And I'll ink the back of that. I might put a little piece of lace going down the back. That's not wide enough. I like that, but oh, I didn't sew around this. I guess I'll have to sew and then stop there. Okay, I'm gonna go because I'm pretty sure I'm at my time limit, if not more. And I have to put these videos together again because I shut it off instead of it putting it on pause. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you will subscribe, and I hope you will comment. See, I don't like this one when it's like that. And like, okay? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.